A great example of F around and find out.
This is a man's world! I'm the victim! Remember? I'm the victim!
No, she's absolutely not the victim. We all now know that she was criminally charged on November 10th with 2 Class E felonies. So will she serve time in jail? In the state of New York where she's being prosecuted, a Class E felony is punishable by up to 4 years in a state prison. So being that there are 2 Class E felonies that she's being charged with, it would be up to a judge to decide whether or not these are served consecutively or concurrently, which means she could serve up to 4 or 8 years. In addition to prison sentencing, the judge could also apply sex offender conditions. On top of that, she could receive up to 5 years felony probation for each of the 2 charges, which means 10 years felony probation. And Olivia could be fined up to $5,000 per each of these Class E felonies, which means a $10,000 fine. But if during the course of this case, they are able to prove that she profited off it, which we all assume that she had a creator fund and was making money off of every single one of these videos, that $5,000 per occurrence fine could be doubled to $10,000, which means she could be facing up to $20,000 in fines. And on top of that, she could be ordered to be in mandatory counseling and also ordered to not be allowed on social media for the extent of her probation. Now, a lot of times, because it's a Class E felony, which is a nonviolent offense, and it is her first offense, judges have a tendency to be more lenient on first-time offenders, but she does have 2 charges, and one of the things that judges look at when they make their decisions is the impact on the victim. And think about the impact on this particular victim. 1, his naked photographs were spread out to millions of people. Think of how many people in this situation downloaded that video of him naked on his couch and have it on their phone that they could repost again, that they could use against him later. This could have lifelong impacts for him. In addition to that, this caused the internet to dive into this man's past. He was falsely accused. It was spread across this app that he apparently had alleged sex charges against him at some point in time, or voyeurism charges, which was proven to be a lie. But all of this was incited by Olivia. And when the judge charges her, all of that will be taken into consideration. And the other thing that the judge has the ability to do in a criminal case is order restitution for damages to the victim. Right now, I wonder how exactly Olivia Henderson is feeling about crying victim on the internet when she was actually the perpetrator.
Hi guys, it's the DoorDash girl. I'm also Olivia, but I prefer to go by Liv or Livy Henderson for anybody who's wondering. And for anybody who's just now hearing about this, what happened is October 12th, 2025, I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver, and my customer requested that their order be left at their front door. And when I arrived at their house, their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch indecently exposed to me. And I reported this to DoorDash, and I want to clarify, I did report this to the police the very next morning on October 13th. And DoorDash did ban the customer, and then a day and a half later, DoorDash banned me as well, and this was DoorDash's response to me. There have been a lot of people saying things like I entered the customer's home or I opened the customer's door, but I can assure you that I did not do either of those things, and I have obtained irrefutable proof that the door was already wide open when I arrived to the customer's house. But due to its importance, I cannot post that proof at this time. And to all those that have been supportive of me during this time, thank you so much. I've been seeing your comments and your videos and your messages, and trust me, I won't forget the love that has been shown to me during this time. And to any large creators that have made statements on my situation and then further retracted that and then issued me an apology, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And the police are doing nothing! I lost my job!
That was DoorDash girl, aka Olivia, and they weren't doing nothing. They arrested her. She was arrested on November 10th for the incident October 12th. That's when she uploaded those videos to TikTok for the first time. And this is in Oswego, and there's her name up there, birth date in 2002. And you can see unlawful surveillance, those are her charges. And Stephanie, the attorney, was the first one to crack this open. Y'all go follow her. She's amazing. She was the one who from jump said what she did was illegal because she's also a New York State attorney. And as of right now, all the comments are limited on Olivia's page, IRL Monster High Doll. She posted this man sleeping inside of his home on the internet before she did anything else. And you can go back and watch her videos. She admits that. She recorded it and posted it, showed his house and said his name on the video and posted on the internet and did not call the police until the next day. I do not think this is going to go well for her. Are we surprised by this? Did we see it coming? Let's talk about it in the comments.
You've seen there are so many women out there that are eager to scream that you've essayed them. And for her, in her case, I think even before she could sit down after she took the video, she could have at least reported to the police and they could have advised. Or maybe she could have asked maybe an attorney to say, like, is there a way to pursue this? She wanted to do that, but what does she do? She wanted more views on TikTok and play victim. There are so many people that have actually been essayed in real life and they are victims of that. Some of them have not even yet maybe recovered from those instances. And now when you have other bunch of women that are ready to scream when there's nothing there, I think it also diminishes the actual victims. And then there are also men who've suffered at the hands of women like her because they have made false allegations. Why? Because they are able to, and everyone is able to believe that actually that's the case. There are people actually that have, they've lost their reputation, they've lost their jobs, their family, they've lost their family. Why? Because somebody said that they essayed somebody when they did not. So these things happen. They are bad actors, and at the same time, they are bad actors that are ready to scream victim, like in her case. And now I think we're gonna find out. She got arrested and she got charged. So the court proceedings will go on, and then we'll find out from there whether she'll be found guilty or not guilty. But we can see that what she alleged in the first place, the guy was not even arrested, so there was no case at all. So we're gonna find out. So an example of F around and find out. Just because you are able to scream shouldn't mean that you should straight away scream. You should at least seek legal advice to see whether you are able to pursue that, whether it's an actual or an alleged. But I think any person, I think this is a lesson that to a very extent people should be able to seek legal advice before they pursue or accuse somebody of essaying them.
You was not lying. Here's a video of somebody defending the DoorDash girl after she was arrested.
I still think that we're focusing on the wrong part of the story here.
Don't scroll, it gets worse.
The jokes, the laughing at her, the ridicule. When at the end of the day, she walks to this house with the door open and a man has his junk out. Everybody's defense of him still predicates on the fact that he is asleep. Do we know he's asleep? No, not with any confidence.
We do know he was asleep because she admitted it to the police herself in her complaint, posted by multiple lawyers, and you can look it up yourself. She admits to the police that he was sleeping when she pulled up to his crib to drop off the food. Not only the man told police he was out at the bar that night, and when he woke up from his slumber, he seen his door wide open with food by the door. She also only reported this a day after she posted all those videos online. Mind you, she falsely accused him of SA when he was knocked out on his couch. She uploaded a video for profit. So y'all keep on trying to make it seem like Shotty is also a victim in this. I don't see it, because she literally falsely accused him of doing something actually to her, when in fact, bro was passed out on the couch in his crib. It doesn't matter how much proof is put in y'all face, bro. Y'all gonna still find ways to argue.
For the love of everything holy, please tell me y'all remember this girl. She's in jail. Stupid cross-eyed bitch got arrested. She got 2 felonies. Happy birthday to me, gang. Disseminating surveillance to the public. Count 1. Top charge, unlawful surveillance for profit. Sweet victory, yeah. Olivia, it's 3 in the morning, Olivia. It's my birthday.